Well, Wayne, it's absolutely great to see you, and we have to start with last Thursday.
Yeah.
As a squad, I can imagine you're all very much still on cloud nine after that win.
Yeah, what a win, what a night. Still think about it now. Now we still talk about it. We talked about it this morning, and Gaz's free kick. Oh my God, what a special moment. But nah, just the whole team performance for it was fantastic. But even crowd was amazing. National anthem, everything about it was just everything was perfect on the night. So
I think one of my highlights after the game when you went up to the goal and you pointed to Gaz exactly where that ball went. I mean, I think we're all just completely still in awe of his performance.
yeah, we're still actually trying to get as many camera angles on that goal as possible. He wants to see it from behind the goal. We want to see it from just in line with it. But nah, that's a special guy, special talent, and what a free kick.
And the atmosphere, Wayne, do you remember a night like that at the Cardiff City Stadium?
I said that's probably one of my best nights I've had. Occasion, yeah. Fans, yeah, amazing. Everything about it, just the whole team performance, everything just fell nicely. And like I said, family were there, and it was a perfect night. And yeah, I wouldn't change anything.
I think what summed it up perfectly was at the end as well, when you not only had the team out on the pitch, you had everyone out there. You know, Danny Ward was with you. You know, every single member of the backroom staff.
Yeah, it's fantastic when players that are injured and stuff, and they can come down and like saying they're in the changing room and everything that, and for them to get out on the pitch and stuff. Because Danny, like, we're so goalkeeping union and stuff. We've got a fantastic bunch of lads there, and for Danny to come out as well, yeah, it's good to see him. And like saying Adam Davis, Tom King, Tony Roberts, which I like to say Tony Roberts really doesn't get much praise or anything because he's a member of staff, but he's a big part of the goalkeeping situation, and yeah, he's an amazing credit, and he should be out there celebrating because he works a lot. And
you've just answered one of my questions.
Oh,
Thanks for doing that. But tomorrow night, obviously Thursday was special, but on a personal note, tomorrow night is going to be the one for you, Wayne Hennessey. 100 caps, leading your country out onto that pitch. You must be so, so proud.
Yeah, very proud. And obviously, for me, it was like, obviously when I was a kid, looking up, seeing Neville Southall, and then obviously Neville Southall got to 92 caps. And then for me to get 100, I'm like, wow, I've beat my hero. But for me, like I was saying, it's an absolute honour to lead the country out there over that white line. And yeah, it's going to be a special moment for me.
Growing up, we've got a picture of you trying to dress as Neville Southall because he was your hero growing up, wasn't he? You idolised him.
I absolutely adored him, yeah. And I still say it now. I think he was one of the best goalkeepers in the world at one point. And some of the saves he used to pull off, I used to be like, wow, what a save. And I always wanted to be like Nev. And I always think if I worked hard and I ate well and all the basics when you're growing up, and you're thinking, I could be like Nev, I want to be like Nev. And for me to actually beat Nev and get to 100, well, I don't like the word beat, like saying to get to 100. Yeah, it's beautiful.
He's come out in the media and he said that you could easily get 150 caps, so no pressure, Wayne.
Yeah, no pressure, but I also like to look at that as in like, wow, Nev said I could reach 150, so like if I work hard and like my injuries and everything like that, I'm all good and stay well, and maybe there's a chance, well, I'm not sure about 150, but I could play a lot more for Wales, which would be an honour and a great pleasure.
You said he was your idol growing up. Have you spoken with him, or will you speak with him tomorrow night or after the occasion?
Well, I'll definitely speak to him about the 150, but nah, it'll be nice to speak to him, and probably have starstruck, but nah. Obviously, I'd like to speak to him about what it was like when he was sort of playing in and around it day-to-day basis, and then I can explain what it's like now and the changes, and like saying, unfortunately, he's my hero, but never got to play in like a major tournament like a Euros or a World Cup or anything like that. So we can give that feedback to him and say, well, 2016, this is what it was like, and then just go through it with him. So I'd like to sit down and talk to him and just got to hear what he has to say about his time in and around the camp and players-wise. And
yeah, I'm sure
it'll be a good chat.
Definitely get the chance to do that following tomorrow night. And I just wanted to talk to you about the year you've had, because Paige made the decision to bring Danny in as the number one keeper, but I have to say, like Rob has only been full of praise for you and what you bring to the squad off the pitch. And, you know, sort of what was that moment like for you when you thought, okay.
Yeah, it's always difficult well, not just a goalkeeper, but any player to be like, right, such and such is going to be playing. Oh, then you realise, okay, right, I'm here, I'm available for my country. If you need me, I'll come on, I'll play well, and I'll try my best and everything. And for us, it was like the goalkeeping union is so tight, and we always want whoever steps out on that pitch, right, we want the best for you. Do you know what I mean? You represent a country with such a good squad here. And for a goalkeeper, I always say this, like competition, it's always healthy. I say it keeps you on your toes, and it's nice to know that somebody's pushing you, because it makes you play better, makes you just on your game a lot more. But no, like I said, when he first told me, I was like, okay, look, no problem. I'm here to represent my country. If you need me, you need me. So for me, it was like, right, Danny's playing. Okay, right, let's get Danny ready. What he needs prep for the games and stuff. So for me, it's always like, right, sit back, take care of your situation. If anything happens, I'm ready. I'm fit. I'm available to go on.
Because you mentioned Tony Roberts, you know, I wanted to ask about him because how much has he done for you? Because you mentioned the goalkeepers union.
Yeah.
You can see that you're a really close-knit group.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I don't think people understand how much work a goalkeeping coach actually does. Obviously, sessions-wise, Tony Roberts does like attacking, defensive set pieces. Obviously, we have goalkeeper meetings. We have to study the strikers and midfielders, assists. We watch the goals, what he's good at, what he's not good at. So yeah, it's a lot of work into that, lot of analysing stuff, and he never gets spoken about really. And I'd just like to say what a guy he is and how good he is at his job, and I think he's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, he's a massive character as well.
Yeah.
I can imagine, good person to have around.
Yeah, fantastic character, and you need that. You need that, and he's so good at that, and he knows when to turn it off and turn it off. He'll have a laugh with you when a laugh is needed, and then serious when, right, it's serious time now, we need to crack on. So yeah, I'd just like to say what a guy he is and how good he is at his job.
In terms of getting to the 100 club, Bale and Gunter are the other two male players, and obviously, you know, you've grown up with them since you were teenagers, and they're your best mates, aren't they?
I had Gareth as left back, which I always
What was that
remind
like?
him. He was a fantastic defender, and I still think he's a good defender, but I don't think he'll ever go back into being a defensive player. He always likes to be in that attacking role, so let's be honest, he's unbelievable at. So, and Chris Gunter as well. We were absolutely buzzing when he got his 100th cap, and a fantastic guy, and thoroughly deserved it. It's been absolutely amazing for Wales.
Paige said something really lovely earlier, that, you know, when your kids playing football, that's all you care about. All you want to do is play football. And he said that's what it's like when this team come together. You know, you don't really talk about anything else. It's like being with your mates. So to get to 100 caps with a big gang of your mates, that must be a nice feeling.
It's a special moment, and we always say when we're on camp, we wish this was like just all year we could just stay together and just play, and like that means something. That means obviously that upstairs, not just a squad of players, the staff, everything. It's just one massive big unit together, and we all get on so well. We're all classified as a family, and it's amazing to be around. And for me, getting that 100 with my family, sort of technically, yeah, it's amazing and special, and hope more people can get to that 100.
You've achieved a lot, Wayne, but, you know, any career highlights? Is there one moment that probably stands out?
There's always been special moments, obviously qualifying and playing in major tournaments and stuff, and obviously 2016 getting to the semi-final was always an amazing time. We got the DVD to prove it, and you get to see it. But for me, I think the save that I made against Hungary, the double save, I think that was probably my best save, and at a vital time as well. And it'd be interesting to ask Nev what he sort of thinks of that. But no, for me, that was definitely my sort of highlight, as in a goalkeeping highlight. But in general, it's definitely the major tournaments have been amazing.
Okay, one thing I'm taking from this, we need to get you and Nev ASAP
Yeah.
to sit down together. And just finally, Wayne, you know, what will be going through your mind tomorrow before you walk onto that pitch? And I guess if you could go back and meet that little boy who
Yeah.
idolised Nev Southall, what would you say to him?
If I could go back in time, to be honest, I wouldn't change anything. Like I was saying, obviously the path that I'd done, and I got to this moment now. So yeah, special moment. But for me, once I cross that line tomorrow, it'll be a special night. But I'll be focusing on one thing only, and that's playing well for my country.